Rangers fans are getting very excited in the comments. John says, win the next 3 and it's Rangers for the title. John says, I think Rangers have the edge in this title race. Alex says, we have this, Rangers. Easy win at Tynecastle and Parkhead. However, Marzuno is hitting back saying, are all the wee bears in the Buckfast today? Talk about getting carried away. And John says, enjoy your win and come back today, Teddy Bears. You just know that your team will let you down eventually. Where do you stand on that?
Look, I've not been convinced by Rangers for, over the course of this season. They are showing signs of improvement. They're showing signs of a far better mentality. And obviously that was encapsulated over 90 minutes today. I'm not convinced by them. They don't look, and I've said this consistently, they don't look like a championship winning team. What did we say? If we rewind this whole thing, we go back to January, we said that the January window was going to be so important because Rangers didn't have a championship winning squad. Not for me, not in January. The problem that the Rangers have now got is they did buy quite well in January, but 3 of the players that they brought in to make the difference are injured. Sorry, two of the 4 are injured, and 2 Romans and Nadiri, and a third one in Skov Olsen. He hasn't turned up yet. I don't know what he's waiting for. Obviously, couldn't even get on the pitch today. So when you strip it all back, Rangers have pretty much got the same squad as they had going into January. But 2 Romans, I think they expect should be back for the home game against Motherwell. If not that, then he should be fit for the away game at Hearts. So that's going to make a big difference in terms of the left back position. I don't know. I'm not convinced. And it's one of the main reasons that this thing swings, isn't it, on a week-to-week basis. Somebody gets a result, you think, oh, well, that's them. They've got the momentum now. But Hearts just keep on plodding away. They keep on posting points on the board. They remain in first place. And I come back to the fact that, they've got 2 strikers who know where the goal is. You could rely on Shankland and Braga to continue to score goals. The question that Rangers have got to answer now is, can they rely on Chermiti and Miovski over this same period? Look, I don't know, Dan. I don't know what to make of it. As I said, the whole thing's just gone round a loop, isn't it? It's mental stuff we're getting. But it's brilliant. I mean, you just cannot take your eyes off it. It's a brilliant watch. Yes, look, are we talking about the 3 best teams we've ever seen in the Scottish top flight history? Far from it. Far from it. Miles from that. But you know what? It's like a boxing match, a fight between 2 guys that aren't particularly great. It can still be a great fight to watch. And that's what we've got here with us. Look, it might well be that somebody ends up winning it by default in the end. For me, I think Hearts are the most deserving of the teams. But whether or not they can hold it together into this, the last 5 games remains to be seen. You've got comments there, if Rangers win at Tynecastle and Celtic Park, that's it, the league's over. Well, yeah, I think that would become pretty obvious. I think what Rangers need to do is beat Motherwell, and then if they can avoid defeat at Tynecastle and Celtic Park, they're in a really strong position. Now, whether that's 2 draws or whether it's a draw and a defeat, a draw and a victory, either way, whatever way you shape it up, they'd be in a pretty strong position going into the final dash to the line, wouldn't they?
Yep. Well, you can see on your screen there, Rebel says Rangers look better than Hearts to me, Keith, and they did gob them last time out. This one said, Givaldo says you can't rely on that Hearts midfield and fullbacks at the moment, Keith. McKenna says if Rangers give Hearts a 2-goal start, they'll be beaten. We have a better defence than fullback. And AF Scott says, why would you be more convinced with Hearts than Rangers, given the form guide and Rangers score way more goals than Hearts?
Look, they're all valid points. We're playing pin the tail on the donkey stuff here, aren't we? Because nobody actually really knows. And I think the Rangers stats, they are piling up. They are quite impressive. 14 goals in 3 games. But I think over the last 7 league games now, it's 23 goals scored over the last 7 league games. Since I think it was the 4-2 win over Hearts at Ibrox. So that is impressive. They're getting there. I keep coming back to it. I'm yet to see a team win a title without a fully functioning firing striker. But if Chermiti and Majowski are going to come late to the party, then again it would feed into the narrative that Rangers could come out on top at the end of this.